The last thing I'd like to talk about today is how do you actually apply this 5-step process in your everyday life? The biggest challenge for me was when I first learned about this process was that, a month later, I wasn't really using it at all. And that was kind of frustrating because it looked like a really good process, but how do I actually bring it into everyday life? So I'd like to give you just a couple of suggestions that could be useful in you maximizing your probability of actually using the 5-step process in your everyday life. And these are mostly backed by scientific studies. Some are stronger, some less, but I think you're just going to experiment with it and see which one is most helpful to you. So let's look at a couple of techniques on how we can best use this algorithm and best make sure we remember. So first thing is something just called overlearning. And I'll link to a video about this technique from a real expert in learning how to learn. But in short, it's essentially practicing not only on one day a lot, but it's actually practicing over time and time. And you could use something like calendar reminders, put it in your calendar, try to apply it to problems in your life, like small problems that you have in your household or maybe your job or something. But just important that you practice as much as you can, going back to theory and then putting it in as many times as you can. Second thing you could try to do is you could teach someone. So research shows that people who have to teach a concept to someone else actually learn the concept a lot better. And it really helps with recall if you have to be able to explain to someone how things work and how they relate and all that. So I highly recommend that you take this 5-step process now and teach it to someone in your environment. Third thing you could do is you could just draw some mind maps or just other ways where you visually sort of capture notes. There's some research as well that shows that recall increases if people do that. You can also do regular note taking. It seems to be about even keel, but maybe mind mapping is more fun to you. So do something where you take action and you start really getting deeper and deeper into this process. And then the fourth thing you could do as well is create a sort of a system where it's sort of built in that you have to use this process, right? And I have a blog post written on system versus goals where I sort of lay out how you can create a system on for almost anything you'd like to do. And so hopefully I'll be linking to that, and hopefully that'll be helpful for you as well. So now at the beginning of the video, I hope you had the goal to learn something by watching this video. And I hope that goal was at least partially fulfilled. My question for you is now, what goals do you have? Where can you apply this? What are goals that you have in your personal life? What are things that the people around you need? What does the world need? The world is full of problems. Which are some of the problems that you're going to solve using this 5-step algorithm? And my other goal is that you've liked it so much that you're going to subscribe to my channel below. You're going to hit the bell button to be notified when I release my next one. And that it was so good that you're actually going to share this video with a few of your colleagues at work or maybe friends so that they also can benefit from better goal making and problem solving and just better achieving of goals. And then if you guys actually share with each other, you're going to increase the likelihood even more that you're going to actually implement this, because you're going to talk about it, you're going to practice it, you're going to fine tune it. So I really, really recommend that you actually take this message and share with others so you guys can help each other out practicing the 5-step algorithm. So I'm very excited to bring you more content about decision making and about achieving goals and so forth. So I hope you had fun, and I'll see you very soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.